He'll do about 8 years and he'll be out.
I feel like there's so many kids and so many, even like the guys who are the steppers.
Yeah.
I think all the steppers have psychological issues. You can't be a stepper. You can't just be so good with like death, like just so okay with it, or just so.
They're not. No one
like,
is.
You know, able to flip that switch and just go murk a man if you don't have something wrong with your head. You know what I'm saying? You might be well adjusted enough to like move around in society, pick up girls, all that type of shit. But you're low key a psycho because you could just snap and kill a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's psycho shit.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that because you got to be. It's a cold world. You got to bundle up a little bit, right? Which is probably the reason why of that is because of the environment you were raised in.
Yes.
Let's just be real.
It's okay to be a psycho if you're from the hood, fam. Like it's almost like it's like a defense mechanism.
But how far does it get you? Look at that. Look at that. Acting like a fucking psycho or being a well-known psycho only gonna get you dead or behind bars anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So does that work in the long run? I highly doubt it. You better go get some schizophrenic help, buddy, and get that checked out. You know what I mean? If that's the case.
A driller, fam. Some of those guys probably have schizophrenia.
Yeah, but why are they
multiple personality disorder, all type of shit, fam. It might be okay, like they're popping some perkies, they're drinking some Henny and whatever.
Oh no, that fucks it up even more.
Exactly. And now when mans are like, yo, let's fucking run, yo, let's go do this. Niggas is like, yeah, let's go. Yo.
Yeah, but they
go crazy, fam.
But if you need a fucking perky to slide, you ain't a real driller.
That's what I'm saying. These guys are already
imbalanced.
They're already imbalanced. And then they're taking
imbalanced?
more perkies or whatever. And they're like, yo, I can't. They're imbalanced, so they're like, I will kill a motherfucker, right? Or I will.
You know what then?
Sorry, we're on YouTube. I will unalive a motherfucker, right? But now when they take the perkies and stuff, now they can't wait to go do the drill.
That's where they end up getting drilled them damn self because they ain't focus at all. They fucking up. They mess around, play with a real vet out here, get their ass smoked. You can't do that. You can't think like that. That's insane to me. Yeah, you're right.
It's insane.
That's insane.
That's what I'm saying.
But see, that's not the insane we're talking about. This is insane on a level of hearing voices, hearing. You know what I mean? These kids. If you're speaking about kids who have mental issues because daddy's not there, that's soft. You'll get over it. I'm talking like, yo, bond with it, bond with this dimension. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that are born with it.
Yes.
Naturally, chemically unbalanced in them from passed down from their parent or something. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes. And those ones are the ones in the crew who will go do the drill. There'll be a crew of dudes, okay? Yeah. From whatever hood, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's say there's 20 mans in the crew.
Yeah.
Not all 20 mans are drillers.
No.
There's only a few mans in the crew who are really, really willing to take it there. And those are the psychos, fam.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean they have mental issues, fam. They're just, fam.
That's what I'm saying.
That doesn't necessarily mean, you know how many guys I know used to act all crazy and they just shot them to boxing at them face and, spin them around, dog, and they never act like that again, dog.
Yes, but fam, if you're out
they haven't caught their match.
If you're out there, running out of whips, and you're just going to bed at night after, fam. There's something not.
Oh, you go sleep it off, like.
Yeah, fam. You can't all be all there, fam.
That's Can I be real? If you're doing that at the age of like 16 to 20, yeah, your brain isn't even developed yet. You're right.
You're mush up, fam. You can't just be like, oh, I'm normal, but sometimes I slide.
Fam.
I know you're crazy.
But I know some drillers that are some of the smartest people in the world, dog.
Yes, but they're crazy.
They can get crazy, yeah. Don't play with them. I hear it, man, but like I can't even wrong it. I can't even wrong it, but I can see if you're using it for a negative side of things and not to. Like if you're using it for a negative side of the spectrum to be crazy and start popping people's heads off and hiding them places, yeah, I'm not fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? But like if you're crazy because of like environment you grew up in and you had to be defensive and maybe like, you know what I'm saying, a bit more rougher than the average kid or you know what I mean? Or probably, had an abusive parent, fucking used to kick your fucking ass, so now you're fucking crazy a little bit. I could work with you. as a human. You know what I'm saying? I could work with you. You know what I'm saying? Like there's still work. Like you could still be, you could still get the cure. You could still be cured.
You know, technically, some of those people are serial killers.
And no, it starts from when they're killing things at a young age. Trust me,
Well,
I know.
They say a serial killer, you have to have 3 or more murders over a space of time.
But what are you trying to say though? But it doesn't matter what it is. It could be an animal. Like
No.
no.
They have to be humans.
Do you
And it has to be like, I feel like, I forgot exactly the definition, and
Yeah.
you can pull it up if you want, but
let's go.
it's like a short space of time, and then a pause, and then getting back on it type
You're
of
a
thing.
cereal.
You know
You're
what I'm
technically
saying?
a cereal.
So that wouldn't be to me any different than a nigga who's out there. He got a few ops. Every once in a while he catches one, boom, boom, catches another one, boom, boom. Then next month he don't catch one, but then the month after he caught 2 more, boom, boom. You're a serial killer, bro.
Nah, but that's like part of the game, dog.
But you're a fucking serial killer who just is a gangster.
okay. Yeah, but okay. You
got 4 bodies in like
but if you
3
chose
months.
but if you chose that life, you gotta live it. If you live by the gun, you gotta live by it. And you gotta die by it. Okay.
Right.
Now I'm saying that to me is more respectable because you've been put in this line of lifestyle to make you go like it becomes that pressure, right? So somebody will go fucking crazy, but that's not nothing where you can't come back. I'm talking about niggas that is looking in the sky and talking to themselves, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if
there's
you're a
no coming
mobster-
back from that.
If you're a mobster, for example, right?
Okay.
Because a lot of those mobsters fall into that category.
Yes,
right?
but-
we're the ones who do the hits, right?
Yeah, for sure.
The hitman.
Yeah.
The hitman is a serial killer.
Yeah, but they're not crazy.
They're not crazy.
They're definitely not crazy. I've met some when I used to work at CAMH in the hospital, in the jail side. I've met some actual serial killers
Okay,
and spoken to them.
let me redefine crazy. I might
Okay.
be saying crazy, but like they have mental health issues.
Yeah,
Crazy is a different thing. Like crazy,
but no.
you're
See,
thinking like
no.
the person can't handle
I
something.
know like Manny depressants and you know what I mean. Like
Yeah,
I
there's-
know,
there's something not
I
all
know,
there.
I know. But what is it? Like what is it that like it could be a color that can make them snap? Like you got to understand that's a difference between someone being like, okay, I'm going to plan this out, right? That is not someone who is crazy. That is not someone with a schizophrenic.
I think that person still
No,
has crazy because
no, that's an
they're willing to
obsession.
take a life away.
But that is an obsession. Is an obsession crazy?
No, fam.
Okay.
Obsession is crazy too, but I
what
feel
kind
like
of crazy?
if you're willing, like if you are okay with just removing human life from
That's
the
an
world,
obsession.
I think that's which is also crazy.
An obsession,
Or a
but
mental
an
health
obsession, an obsession to like do what you're doing. You know what I mean?
No, I
So
think it's a psychosis to be like, okay, I'm okay with this snapping this person's lights off.
Turning their TV off.
Yeah. Like, and then I'm just gonna go do something else tomorrow. I'm just gonna go hang out and go to a movie tomorrow.
Okay, that's because you live in your own world now.
Like that's not like your
That's
brain is not
for
all
sure.
there
For
that
sure,
to
you
be
live in your own
okay,
world.
fam.
You're living in your own world. You're
Enough
living in your own
mans
world.
do this, fam. This is what I'm saying, fam. They
don't-
out somebody's lights
But-
and then they go to the roller rink with their girl the next night, bro.
Yeah, but dog, those people do not last long in that game because they sooner or later they slip up. They're doing it so bait, like they're doing everything bad. Like that's not a professional.
No,
That's
but I'm
a
not talking
fucking
about
idiot.
the one who's fucked up. Who fucks up? I'm talking about just the regular gangster who, over the years, like okay, for example, in The Wire, right? Young Chris
Yeah.
or the other guy,
Yeah.
the older guy. Like he just had a job. Him and Snoop, they were just going around catching bare bodies.
Yeah.
They were serial killers, my G.
Yeah. And what's his name? With the scar on his face, Omar.
Right? They were serial killers
And he was
who were
gay.
just hood niggas. But they were just around. They're doing hood nigga shit. They got beef. They're dealing with territory. But part of
Yeah.
that dealing with the territory is they got to murk like 30 niggas. You're a serial killer, bro.
Of course, bro. But it's like there's not. It's not like they're talking to themselves and looking into the sky and talking to the wall. That's the difference between the crazy part. Like they can be serial killers and then like they're getting paid for it, fam.
Yes. You're
That's a
a
job.
serial killer on the behalf of the
But hold on.
gang,
Now
but
that
you're
becomes-
still to be the guy who says, I'll do it out of the rest of the gang.
Yeah, because
you're a psycho, fam.
Because they get paid, and that's a job. That's considered a job now.
So why ain't the whole gang doing the job then?
Because not everybody's with the shits. You got some scary ass niggas that know how to just pimp hoes. You got some fucking, you know what I mean? You got some only dope boy niggas that only know how to flip hoes. And then you got them motherfucking niggas that only know how to kill shit.
The crazy ones.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're crazier than you. Yeah, they're damn right. They're crazier than you, but they're definitely not psychopathic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But if they do something like crazy enough, it will look like that in the court of law.
Mad Max.
Court of law, it made him look crazy. On a real tip.
The man who's putting the numbers on the wall.
Wow, in blood.
He put the 3.
Yeah.
And he 1.
But you know what I mean? He just, that's just him.
He was getting off on doing a hit for Biggs and them, bro.
Yeah, I know, but that's just him getting into his character, right? Like,
but he was the, see, that's the perfect example.
Yeah.
He's the hitman for the Shatas. But technically, after like the 3rd hit, the man became a serial killer, bro. And then
it got to his head.
You know, by the time they put the 3 or whatever, the 4, and then it was like, but 1, he was like 15 murders. It was like, whoa, right? They got this guy putting in work, and he's crazy now.
Yeah, but then think about how much Jumbie's following his ass, right? Yeah. It's just you like. I'm just being real. That's the dark side of it, right?
Yeah,
that's the dark side of it. So maybe that's the side of it where it's either if you go crazy, that means it got to you. Even though you were doing the wickedness, you go crazy, it got to you. Dog.
No, fam. I feel like if you're the one, like, okay, let's put it like a baseball team, right? Or a basketball team, and they're giving out positions. Okay. Right? You could be the guard, right? Which is just the guy who's flipping the work all the time, right? I'm gonna be a guard, right? You could be a one of the forwards, just the not the power forward, right?
Oh, you saying the basketball team?
Yeah, the basketball team. You're one of the other forwards. I don't know fucking all the names, right?
You're a center,
right? Okay, you could be the center, and your job is just handling the whole thing.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to be a shooting guard, it's because you're the one who's willing to shoot all the people you want. You shoot all the people if you have to. Not everybody on the team wants to be that position, but you're the one who's like, yeah, me.
No, shooting guard sometimes takes very important shots.
Any team, fam, if you're the one who's like, yo, I'm willing to be the one who kills the people for you, for the team, I think you're the psycho in the team, fam. There'd be the guy who's like, I'm willing to pimp all the hoes. There's the guy who's like, yo, I'm willing to flip all the work. Right? And then there's the guy who's like, no, I'll do the killing.
That's the psycho.
You're the psycho, bro. You have psychological issues, fam.
He's the well-known one. He's the well-known psycho. I get it.
That's what I'm saying, fam.
But is it the psycho? That's the psycho in the getaway.
Yes. You're killing for the gang, but you need serious mental health if you're just willing to go out people's lights on a nightly basis, like Monster Cody riding around looking for ops.
Well, that's when when they get caught. More times they do get caught, right? Because they slip up.
Yeah.
That's what they probably asked them, like, what made you? What drove you to this? And then they tell you, like, I seen my first body at like 5 years old or some shit, right? So from there they become numb. I don't think it's a thing of like you become numb, bro.
Yeah.
It's more numb. It's a numbing feeling than anything.
It's more numb than crazy.
It's more numbing than crazy, bro. Trust me, bro. Crazy is crazy is uncontrollable where you make mistakes, right? Like if you're becoming a serial guy, you know what I mean? You're on your like 4 or 5 serial, bro. You're a very smart individual. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
To elude any type of enforcement. And to make you know what I mean, for them to catch up to you after 100 and like, you know what I mean, enough of them.
Yeah.
You're kind of not. I don't think you're really that much of a crazy. I think you're very, very brilliant.
Okay. I'll shoot you some bail, and then we'll wrap this up.
Yes.
One thing what it is with the serial killers when we watch all these movies on them and stuff like that they do.
Yeah.
They always keep parts, and the man them that are out there just doing drills and all that, they're just disposing of bodies, getting far away from bodies. They're not trying to hold a finger in the crib or anything crazy like that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's more of a stupid.
There's no head in the fridge somewhere from your ops. Right? You're like, yo, I don't even know where he is.
You'd be surprised.
But that's the serial killer, wild, loopy one.
Loopy.
But for the most part, the niggas who, I'm catching bodies for the team, they're bunning up whips, they're doing whatever, they're washing their hands of, I don't know who that guy is.
I don't even see. That's the thing. If we're saying all that, like, that's the movies. That's movie shit. Let's just be real, right?
Yeah.
Because then I think if it's going down in those certain situations and you're going to become one of those type of people, you're not doing it in front of your gang or nothing. Actually, I think you're going to be the one who's doing it like alone and
doing
your own
but
thing.
like, you're not keeping memories from it. You're not like, yo, I'm going to look at this chain, and every time I look at this chain, I'm going to remember that time I slid. Like, now you're weird. Now it's getting weird, bro.
That's a fetish.
That's how Dahmer and all those guys, they kept parts of them.
Yeah, but they were on some,
No, but not only them. Like, even though a lot of them be on the letter gang.
Yeah, but that's what gives them up.
Most of those serial killer guys.
Yeah,
they had some kind of pictures, something that they kept
because they got comfortable and they started thinking cocky because they got away with so many, right? Now, when you're dealing with niggas who are probably in those situations and they're on their fifth and they're like, shit, I've been fighting a war against a whole fucking crew that lives across the street.
Yeah, the score is up crazy.
So, it's like it's a little different, right? They're trying to run away, right?
Yeah, the most they might do is snatch a chain to clown, but it's not like
that's not even smart.
That's stupid as hell.
Because if you are a serial, you're not.
Yeah,
you're a really guy. You're a guy.
No, but the serial guys, they're keeping the fingernail and being like, and they're adding it to their photo album of all the fingernails of the people.
That's the comfortability of it, right?
Like,
that's the comfortability.
No, that's the psycho part of it.
That's the psycho. But
like, you're really crazy. Like, every person you kill, you need to keep a hair. You like, it's like it's like a rictual. You know what I'm saying?
So they're living in their own world and they think
Do
you think they would ever know? Do you think they think they would get caught?
I think when they do that, a part of them wants to get caught.
Yeah.
And that's why all of the movies we watch of all these guys' documentaries, they always have a collection. They always keep a collection. You're right. I'm like, why do you guys have a collection if you're out there murking mad people? Why are you keeping anything? You know what I'm saying? I did the Bruce MacArthur one. They went over to the man's crib where he had the landscaping thing, and he had bare bodies in the flower pots. Why wouldn't you just dispose of them if you don't want to get caught? Because part of you, deep down inside, maybe
because you want to go down. Later, you want to go down as a story.
Yes,
you do want to go.
You want them to be like, I found all of the stuff when I finally let them catch me.
Yes. Yes, I understand exactly what you're saying now.
Now you can go back 10 years and look at my work.
It's like Picasso.
Psycho shit, bro.
That is psycho.
You know what I'm saying?
At its finest. But it's like, do you gotta kind of like, I won't say respect it, but
it's just dedicated, right?
Like, if you're gonna be a psycho, right? Like,
all the way,
go
bro.
All the way through, B.
Yeah.
Because there's enough mad niggas out there playing psycho, and when it comes fucking, they do some dumb shit, psycho dumb shit. Then it's like, they're crying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
no, those guys get caught on surveillance tapes, like hood niggas. They get caught on surveillance, all that type of shit. These real serial killing niggas, they got away with the shit.
Yeah.
And then maybe one thing led to another, and then when they track everything, they find all of their shit.
So that goes back to what I'm thinking about them being very more intelligent in a sense, because you got to figure them out, per se. Because you matched it to hood, and then I think where we went was like, we're going with like the hood niggas, but then you got some white boys.
Yeah.
And let's be real. The white boys be thinking it out way further than the niggas.
Yeah. No, look at Sopranos. Sopranos, they caught mad bodies in there, right? The guy Paulie.
Yeah, but he already had your grave dug up by the time.
But to me, Paulie was a serial killer too.
Mastermind.
But he caught mad bodies for them, fam. Like by the end of the series,
he was a hitman.
Yes. Which is psycho to me. Like you're willing to take 30 bodies off of the earth, fam. Because even if they were for the gang or bad people or the ops, like, fam, like you're literally watching people's lights go out like 30 times, bro.
Okay,
like,
so I know somebody personally that was in the forces. Went to seas and stuff and kill people. That's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
He's all right.
See, that's where
it
gets
was a
wild
job.
too.
It was a job. Like that's his
Yeah.
job.
Are
Like
the soldier serial killers?
that was his job.
Yeah, your job is to go and mow down 50 to 100 people if you can.
And that was his job. He'd be deployed
And be okay with it.
He deployed for 3 months, came back, trained another 6. And this is what I'm saying. And in those 6, he's with his family, he's chilling, where you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you chilling. Maybe here and there.
Maybe chilling.
No, well, you're chilling. Like you're chilling with your family and shit.
Yeah.
You're not thinking like he definitely wasn't even waking up a cold sweat thinking about this shit because it was a job.
He wasn't? Because a lot of them do.
Maybe not enough to tell me everything about it, right? But I'm
A
just
lot
saying,
of them, like those war vets, they wake up and they're
but-
badly adjusted from like having to do too many murders and stuff. Bro.
Yeah, those are the ones that weren't even built for that shit. Anyways, right?
Come on, fam. Nobody's built to be taking
No,
out bad people, bro.
I know, but if it's your job, it's your job. You said with even in The Sopranos, it was his job. It's a difference when it's a job than a person who's like even psychopathically like just running around popping fucking rabbit heads off and then popping people's heads off. Like it's a little bit different from someone say, "Hey, look, hey, Guido, I need you to go over there down the street on 50th and blow his fucking head off."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay, I got you. You
And,
know what I mean?
and while you're chasing him and he's screaming, begging for his life, you're just okay with that. That's just gonna go into one part of your brain and come right out the other.
Yeah, because he's gonna be like, go back to his boss and be like, "Boss, I got him. I whacked him." And he's gonna be like, "All right, good job,
What do you want to eat?
a good job," because it's a job.
Fam, I just think
It's a little bit different if it's a job.
I just think that's so crazy to just digest that, fam. Like,
I know, but it's
just 2 hours ago I just murked somebody, and
but I was at work,
So, are you hungry, fam?
so think of
What? Nigga, what? You did what 2 hours ago? What do you mean? Are you hungry?
and I ate a spaghetti.
You know what I'm saying? Holy shit, man! Can you put a little bit more salt in this?
Yeah.
Like, what do you, fam? You just murked somebody 2 hours ago. Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, but look, the boss sent me to go the boss sent the man out there to go do it. So that means it's a job. It's different from a job than a person who's just woke up in the morning and go, "I'm gonna kill 10 people today." I'd be like blinking. And have like a careless stare into, you know what I mean, into the world. Like that's the shit that I'm talking about. That's what we're talking about from the TTC guys to them. You know what I mean? That's the crazy side, or a guy going out there and killing a bunch of people. That's someone waking up in the morning and say, "I'm gonna kill a whole bunch of people today."
Yeah.
Right? That's crazy psychotic. That's like, you know what I mean? They plan it out. They're doing everything calculated too. That's a smart one, right? There's different ones, eh? There's different ones to them. Now, you got Sammy Bull, who was a hitman,
He had something like 150 bodies or something like that.
right? Now check that out. You look at him. Look at him though. Look at him. He was still good. When I interviewed him, he was still good.
Yeah, he seemed very normal.
Yes, because it was a job.
To me,
It was a job. It was a job.
I don't know, man. I just
It was
feel
a
like
I highly doubt he was waking up in the morning and having cold sweats and being like, "Oh shit, I keep seeing this dude in my dreams." Like, no, because it was a job. He got paid. He's living in a big house. Most of these people who do these little weird things are living in a shoebox or on the run and live on. You know what I mean? Have to go on the like. That's a little different, fam. So
or Alpo has something like 15, 20 bodies.
right? But these are people that are organized. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a job. But what I go back to, it's a job. Well, for them, it's a job.
Yo, salute to the comic gang. These guys are
Salute.
going crazy in here. Yo,
Salute.
We love hip hop.